After leaving Beer-Alston, the line runs down a long twisting gradient, and passengers can delight at views of the Tamar Valley. A cutting and small woods leads to Calstock Viaduct, a superb structure and a landmark in the valley today, towering majestically above the dwelling and millionaire hideouts along the riverbank. The LSWR contracted John Charles Lang of Liskeard to build this one. His original estimate of £48,000 was short of £6,700 odd. He was also short of a good cost accountant by the sounds of it. But the LSWR paid the extra without a fight, and the viaduct was completed. Devonshire and Cornwall were connected across the River Tamar with this 12-spanned magnificent-looking brick structure. It was 120 feet high with spans 60 feet apart. And on the 6th of February 1908, the Board of Trade Inspectors, maybe overcome with awe, declared the structure safe. And on the 2nd of March, the branch line opened. The old stationary engine that hauled cars up the incline from Calstock Quay was pensioned off in 1913. After all, it had been redundant since the erection of the wagon hoist for raising or lowering cars from the quay. The Plymouth, Devonport and South West Junction Railway Company had this one built as a matter of ongoing economy. But even this was abandoned in 1934 after a decline of minerals to be shipped on the line. Ah well, that's progress indeed. On the Cornwall side of the bridge, the train manoeuvres a sharp curve into the awkwardly built Calstock station. Old British Rail's economy version here. A small platform shelter, a few seats and prominent notice board. Unmanned and virtually vandal-free in this part of the world where the most serious of crimes is scrumping. Under LSWR and British Railways there were more in the way of buildings, but everything had a ramshackle appearance, with wooden construction and clad with corrugated iron. Well, that was bad enough, but the rot was to set in further with the lack of staff to maintain a daily maintenance of the station. Opened on the 2nd of March 1908, the station had a signal box and a short goods loop. There was no downside platform. In the station's small goods yard on the downside up to the late 1960s, thousands of boxes of fruit and flowers from the Tamar Valley Gardens awaited loading to markets in London, the north of England and Scotland. In those days the staff took pride in the state and running of the station, but things would change for the worse. Because of gradients on this area of line, John Snell remembered the times when goods trains would run away here. They would rush through Calstock, having been helped by gravity down the 350-foot drop from Gunner's Lake, hurry over the viaduct and in the wet stop on their way up the incline to Beer-Alston. They would then push back into Calstock station. A bit of a Big Dipper ride of sorts. And chips were manufactured in great quantity in the Tamar Valley, but these were not to feed the hungry masses. 10 trucks at any given time could cram into Calstock station goods area to receive the timber for the factory where chips were to be manufactured. Charlie Walters and Headley Gary were in charge, chippers of the highest grade indeed.
Archive Films is constantly on the lookout for its next documentary celebrating the golden age of steam or trains of the past, and we need your help. If you have any old movie footage from the trains of yesteryear, please reach out to us. Preserve the magic of steam trains for generations to come. Please feel free to contact us via our website. Thank you.